Alright, all praise to Yasharahla. Alright, once again, alright, it's gonna be another installment of now it's really just see, we're about to do like the live stream with a couple like the camp members and all that. Alright, but I'm gonna just get this so I do a quick show for a couple of minutes, Lord willing. Alright, before I head in there. Alright. Alright, so tonight we're going to be in Isaiah 40 and 15. Alright, because alright, Lord willing, the thing like I want to touch on, like as far as like like Israel, like that's the only nation that the Lord is dealing with. Alright, the 12 tribes of Israel, are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright, and alright, Lord willing, at least like the topic I wanted to cover as far as like alright, just some like basic scriptures for or like debunking like the evangelical community, or that born again Christian community, alright, that they call on the name of Jesus Christ. Alright, that's his name like verbatim. Alright, just as far as like understanding like we believe that's the Messiah and all that, but we call him by his ancient Hebrew name, which is Yahweh. They don't acknowledge that name. Alright, among like other things. Alright, just like just like a small sample as far as like the doctrine that they teach in these churches. Alright, like as opposed to what is actually sound doctrine, like as far as like what we believe, is what we and what we all learned like from our teachers, the apostles at Great Millstone. Alright, so Isaiah 40 and 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust, alright, of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Alright, and that right, the isles, alright, when he's talking about right, the isles, like that goes back, that's a reference to at the time like after Noah's Ark. Alright, because and that was mainly like a term and the nickname for alright, the offspring of Japhet. Alright, because they were known as far as like being like a seafaring like people, or that's how they like inhabit like the Polynesian like regions, Hawaii, Samoa, and all that. Alright, because they were a seafaring people. Alright, and that was just like a nickname, and they were one of the heathen nations that split off. Alright, because like the lineage through Shem is where like the chosen like lineage comes from. Alright, verse 16. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. Or in like Lebanon, like they have those that really fine wood called like cedar wood and all that. Like it's some of the best wood in the world. As far as like he's just saying that like all these precious things like aren't they're not as precious of a treasure as like Israel is to the Heavenly Father. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him as less than nothing and vanity. Alright, so let's see. Well, yeah, like like all these nations, they're like, and even Ezra calls it like just like the drop of a bucket. Alright, but alright, so I'm gonna just like cut it short real quick, and just head in to see if there's anyone they got like the live stream going on and all that. Alright, but shalom.